Hello everyone, welcome to GP2. I am your commentator Robert Ionescu, and today I will be commentating for you the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in Baku, the capital of Azerbaijan. So yesterday it was a very amazing qualifying session. Gomes was going to get the pole, but in the last moment Felix Krebs went from 20th to pole position with an amazing lap. So yeah, it's pole position for Felix Krebs, his first ever pole position for the Kazakh driver. Good job for him. Gabriel Gomes, one of the currently second in the championship, is also second on the grid, so I'm sure he wants to take as many points as possible further down. Isaac Fashor, the pole sitter from Russia, is now starts third ahead of Robin Careless in fourth. He's in fifth place in the Trident, ahead of Alessandro Tomaselli in the MP Motorsport. Antti Federi is in the Campos in seventh place, ahead of Henry Watzel, Dervin Altiranon, Jared Fosbury, Maxim Titkov, Paulino Tomaselli in 12th position, Daniel Macamo in 13th position, Nicolas Zorbach in 14th, Campos, Noel Schlegel in 15th, ahead of Status teammate Laura Chung, Angus Munro is in 17th in the yard, then ahead of Leon Campana, Tomasz Pascal is in 19th, ahead of Rodrigo Gomes, Nazar Divojevic is in 21st, and Max Skillen in the MP Motorsport is in last position. That's the grid. Everyone thinks Baku is going to be very chaotic because it's a street track. Everyone expects that from street tracks, but it's going to be a dry race here in Azerbaijan. Pretty expected. I don't think it rains very often, but yeah. So guys, let me know who do you think is going to win, and let's get the race going. Oh yeah, good luck everyone, and hopefully we'll have an exciting race. Considering how close qualifying was, the top 6 all within 1/10 of a second, it should be fun. As it continues to load, it's loading. Usually it takes a little bit longer at Baku. The track has a lot, because the file has a lot of features, like the crowds, all the city buildings, and it takes a long time to load, but it's all right. This race, there will only be 2 races in the championship, so this could be very exciting. There will probably be a lot of crashes, but we'll have to wait and see. And now we're on the grid. Felix Krebs on pole position. Gomes on the right, well, off the screen. Gomes is on the left, and Krebs is on the right, actually. But 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Jean race starts now. It's a good start for Felix Krebs, but I think Gomes might have got an even better start. Gabriel Gomes is going down the inside, and that's Fosbury, I think. No, that's for sure. Sorry, Isaac for sure takes the lead. Unbelievable start for the British driver. But now Gomes leads now. He holds on to the inside. And Gomes, should turn 2. Passed. No contact so far. I think Gomes leads now. As the cars all go through the pretty difficult to negotiate turn 2. So far. Gomes leads from for sure. And Krebs now losing positions. He's under attack from Griffiths and Careless. Steadily racing side by side into turn 3. So far, no chaos, but I think I might be jinxing someone. I don't know. I hope I don't. Anyway, Gabriel Gomes leads, and this is good for him. Now, Teron is into the points, as I can see. The 2 main championship contenders. Divojevic is in 21st, so that's good. And Gomes already built up a lead of over a second, so either he is very fast or for sure is very slow, or both. They go to the infamous castle section. Something, but you can't overtake through here, it's impossible. And yeah, Gomes is pulling away a lot. Trying to get back at Isaac for sure. For sure took the lead for a few seconds at the start, but now I think he's gonna drop back to P3. Straight here in Baku, so we can overtake pretty easily. It's not so much of a problem. It's like a mix of Monaco and Monza. Gomes is absolutely doing a Vettel in this race, or Hamilton, depends which one you consider more dominant. So far in just 1 lap he's pulled a 2-second lead. That's just amazing, as you can see from the panel. For sure he's under pressure now. for the move and take second place back? I don't think so. He might be a little bit too far back. Gomes sets an early fastest lap, and now I think that's Federi going down the inside. Boss, no, he can't make the move. Now Tiranon, he goes into 7th position. Give a move. No contact so far between anyone, which is good. Gomes is doing absolutely dominantly at the moment. Now Careless, he's trying something. Bach, he's up into 11th place, then 14th, and now Chung is defending from Makamo. Makamo can't get past. Revojic also moved up a place, and Titkov lost the place to Zorbach. As Gomes has 17 laps of fuel, so but no one pits when the tank fully is empty. They pit a little bit earlier, so he might pit at around lap 15 or 16. Either way, I think everyone is on a one stop as is customary here in GP2. Guys are pretty close going into a cancel section. I hope no one actually tries to overtake there because it's impossible, like I said. So yeah, the field, we're at the front. Oh, there's a lockup for Ivojevic. She didn't hit the wall though, but she lost some time. Close apart from Gomes dominating at the front. He'll get past Careless, and Tomaselli is losing places. Into turn 15 the cars go now. Ivojevic is defending from the MP Motorsport. I think that's Max Skillen. No, sorry, I think Skillen is the guy behind. Last place, my apologies. Yeah, this is Pashkol in the Rapax. Gomes is now up to 3.3 seconds, so quite an amazing job he's doing so far. He wants to go for the position now. Fastest lap for Gomes, 151.1. I think Federi might be a little bit too far back, but Watzel isn't too far back. Watzel is going for a move. Tomaselli, yes, Henry Watzel now. Watzel goes down the inside and he moves into 8th position. Almost still can't get away past Laura Chung, and Rodrigo Gomes loses the position to Campa now. Meanwhile, Skillen is at the back. He's going for a switchback, he switched to the right. Can he get past around the outside? Can he get past the shore? No, he can't. Therefore, X-Grabs like Kasakti. Osbury now is trying to go for the attack. Titkov is defending from, I think that was Tomaselli in the racing engineering. Rodrigo Gomes. Down the outside, they're both side by side into turn 4, and he gets the position. Oh, he's defending the position. I think he gained it back actually. Or is struggling for grip. Look how far down he is behind the race leader. I think he might be holding up a train eventually if he doesn't increase his pace. And the lock up there for Zorbach. A lock up into turn 7 for Nicolas Zorbach, the German. Might be still. Everyone is struggling here, well, except for Gomes because it's a very difficult track to get right. Scrap's still following, still behind Isaac for sure. He can't get away. He can't find a way past just yet. I'm sure he wants to find one sooner rather than later because his fuel load is pretty low, as you can see. I think things are calming down a little bit, but yeah, you can never tell with these guys. On the inside. But Felix Krebs has a great run now. Felix Krebs, can he get a position from Isaac for sure? They're both side by side onto the straight, and he's gonna have the inside line going into turn 1. And Felix Krebs, the pole sitter, goes down the inside, and he makes the move stick. He grabs second place. For him. Now let's see if he can hunt after Gabriel Gomes. On row, can he pass Schlegel? Yes, he can. And Schlegel might be losing another place because he's under attack from the MP Motors, from the Russian time cars. No, it's a Carlin, sorry. I think that's Campana. They're still side by side onto this straight. Oh, Campana slots in behind now. Could be going for an attack on the inside though, watch out. And he backs out before risking it. He doesn't risk a collision or anything. The lead changes. If Krebs can gain on Gomes, or Gomes just keeps pulling away. Sure is losing time to Griffiths, so the Red Bull test driver might be on the podium right now, but I'm not entirely sure he'll be on the podium at the end of the race with this pace. Let's not forget he has a higher fuel load than around him. He has 14 more laps, so We'll have to wait and see. This is only 10 laps. He might even risk a 2-stop strategy or an early 1-stop. We have to wait and see. I don't think 2 stops even ever happen here in GP2. It's always a possibility. Defend P11. Watzel is trying to get around on Federi. Federi still hasn't been able to find a way past Careless. Take advantage now in the car lane. He's trying to attack in here onto the king, and you can't do that. You have to wait. You have to wait for the straight, and now he might be losing the time to Alteron. Alteron is going on the attack. Watzel tried to pass Federi at an inappropriate time, and now he's paying the price. He loses the position to Alteron as they go side by side onto the straight. Lap, and Alteron down the inside he goes, and he takes the position before the corner. So yeah, bad decision for Watzel to go the attack so early, but Zorbach loses the position to Tomaselli. His lead is up to 5.6 from Krebs, so I'm not entirely sure if he's increasing or not. There as well. GP2 are left after this too. George said, as George asked in the chat. And I think Krebs might be gaining a little bit. Watzel has re-overtaken Alteron, you can see on the graphic. So what's happening there? Because Alteron, he had a position, but now he lost it again, so let's see what happened. At the inside, going to turn 3. He didn't back out. He goes for the move. And Henry Watzel, yes, he took 7th place back. If you don't see moves often in turn 3 there, usually you see them for turn 1, or you don't see them at all. P7, and we'll have to see if we can hunt after Federi again. But the midfield pack is so close, guys. It's absolutely amazing so far. At the front, not so much, but in here it sure is. Meanwhile, the gap between Gomes and Krebs is consistent at 5.5 seconds. Sorry. I have to gain after. He's going to gain on either for sure. Sorry. And look how much time Zorbach is losing. At the start of the previous lap, he was overtaking by Tomaselli, and now he's losing even more time. That's very unfortunate for the German. His pace might not be so good today. Alright, Ivorovich is still in 20th place. She needs to gain some positions if she wants to still have a chance in the championship. And now Federi is going down the inside of Careless. He's been trying to get past him for... But can he finally do it now? Can he finally take 5th place from Careless? Italy versus Estonia now. The Italian against the Estonian. Can he grab the position? Careless holds on to the place. I think Federi needs some more confidence on their braking, because you're never gonna get the position if you can't brake in time. Federi has to stick behind. This fuel load is pretty big, so we'll have to see if anything happens with the strategies. Anyway, that's Tomaselli trying to make a move on the racing engineering car, I think. He is the racing engineering car. No, it's the Tomaselli's cousin. It's the Tomaselli cousins battling each other. Alessandro against Paulino. Which one of them will come on top today? We'll have to see. Ashkol goes for more on Ivorovich, but she blocks the way. He can't get past. The Tomaselli battle, and it's for the last point spot, but I think the entire midfield except for the top 2 is a battle. And Gomes has increased the lead to Krebs to over 6 seconds, so I think that was only an illusion that they were equal on pace. I don't know. But yeah, the battle is very close. Federi, I'm sure he wants desperately to get past Robin Careless for so long. Mocho, I'm not clicking on Steam. I don't think my mic can even pick up my clicks because they're so quiet. I think Flo is the one doing the clicking. Because yeah, if I don't speak loud enough, you can't even hear my voice at all. So the clicking is probably from Flo's end, not from mine. Anyway, Federi out of turn 16. Can he get a good enough run to get Careless? He's going around the outside, and that's not good. It's gonna compromise him. It's gonna put him under attack from Watzel. Watzel made a few laps ago as Gomez sets the fastest lap. Watzel made a mistake a few laps ago as Alteron overtook him. Now, what was his name? Federi makes the mistake as Watzel is going down the inside. He has the better run. And he's going to go for it. Henry Watzel On the brakes, and Henry Watson gets the position from Federi. Kov is attacking Zorbach for 12th position, and I think the battle of the Tomasellis has died down a little bit. Head and pulling away. I think that's not there. I'm trying to make a move on Federi, so we'll have to see into turn 3. There's been an overtake. Oh, no, sorry, that's the old one. That's the old one. Watson overtaking Federi. My bad. Oh. Turn 7. Griffith is still chasing down Isaac for sure. I'm sure he wants to get him quickly. Big enough gains so far, so we'll have to see. So guys, are you picking up any lag? Because for me there is no lag, so I think the stream might be okay too. Just say no. I think we should talk a little bit. No, not now. I think after the race day is done a little bit, we could change subject. But now Fosbury is defending the inside from Tomaselli into turn 15. Fosbury gets a bad exit. Tomaselli could go for it now into turn 16. That's an unusual spot to make a move, and he doesn't make a move. Could try now into the fast corners. He's not going for the move now. He's going to wait for the straight, and that's the smart decision. Both the Tomasellis are going after Jared Fosbury. Both of them attacking. 3 wide now into turn 1. This is going to be amazing. Both the Tomasellis versus Fosbury. Who is going to come out on top? Will it be Alexandro? Will it be Jared? Or will it be Paulino? And Alessandro Tomaselli gets the move down on both of them. What an amazing overtake from the Italian. A double overtake. Going 3 wide. That's some good racing if you ask me. Anyway, now what? Careless, but can Watson pass Careless? Watson is going down the inside and he has to back out. Been proving pretty difficult to pass so far. And the battle of the Tomasellis will continue this time. Now Rodrigo Gomes, can you go down the inside of the Stars car? Or I think that is or a Chang, or it could be Noel Schlegel. It has to be one of them. Yeah, it was Schlegel. Fosbury, I think he's still keeping up with the two Tomaselli cousins. Yes, he is. Catching them if they hold each other up. Oh, and the big lockup for Maxim Titkov into turn 7. Not the first time someone locked up into there. Look at the lead the front two have to the rest of the field. It's amazing. Lap 8 and for sure is already almost 12 seconds down. The leader. Now the Tomaselli fight continues into turn 15. Tomaselli, can he make a move on Tomaselli? Commentate like that, they both have the same last name, so it's Alessandro versus Paulino, but we have to look now at Watzel. Watzel against Careless. Careless has been very hard to overtake so far this race, but can Watzel do it? And I don't think he is close enough, but he's going to try anyway. He's been doing some good overtakes in this race. Can Henry Watzel get the move? No, he's too far back. He's losing ground to Fosbury. Jared Fosbury attacks. And Jared Fosbury down the inside and reclaims 10th position. He's back in the points, the Ferrari test driver. Pashkol and Radivojevic keep on battling. They've been battling all race long, and Radivojevic is down to 21st once again. This is not good for her whatsoever. Doesn't go for the attack. Defending it out from Paulino Tomaselli, and he defends the position. Pretty boring so far, guys, so apologies for that, but at least, yeah, I didn't expect. Baku are very boring or very exciting. There is no middle ground. 2016 and 2019 were boring. 2017 and 2018 were very exciting, so I think that's pretty much a universal feat when it comes to Baku. Anyway, now Tiranon I think has joined this battle as well, the battle for P5. It's a 5-car battle, and they might even be catching up to for P4. And Griffith is still trying to chase down for sure, but I don't think he has the pace to be close enough. He's keeping up but not gaining enough. This is also another battle we'll have to watch, the freeway battle for ninth position. Campana is still trying to get past Schlegel. Gomez continues to lead ahead of Krebs. Now Federi, can he get back past Watzel? Andrea Federi they've been battling for a few laps. Federi, can he go down the inside? He didn't have the best confidence on the brakes so far this race, but will he have it now? Does he have a good enough run on Watzel? I think Watzel still edges him out a little bit. Into turn 1 goes Andrea Federi, and he doesn't go for the move. Yeah, Watzel wins the battle of the late breakers this time, as he keeps the position. Meanwhile, in the GP4 OC, we got two team news. To Haas, which I think a lot of people expected, and Franco Lopez got confirmed to Force India, so congratulations to them. I didn't expect the second one. Today was very, very chaotic with a lot of crashes. Find a solution for the qualifying at the race, because Austin is a very good track. Anyway, let's get back to Azerbaijan, and it's a little bit boring, but it's not commentating over, so that's good. He says, I think it's time to give cousin orders. Oh my gosh, is this a new episode of Family Feud? Because I'm not entirely sure. He's pulling away from him right now, so we'll just have to see if he fights against Fosbury a lot and helps him up. Chung versus Moreau. Chung is battling him. Can she hold him off? We'll have to wait and see. The third, at 1/3 through the race, and not so much action as we anticipated. 0 crashes so far. I hope I'm not jinxing anyone, as I said. Up, who was that? Into turn 15. There's a big lockup, and I think the ride is very compromised. Careless was the one who locked up, and now he's under big attack from Watzel. Big attack from Harry Watzel. He's going down the inside. Well, now Terror is going down the inside of Federi. Will take the position. Can he go up to P5? They're going down the inside, but now Terror is also trying a move. And we have a car coming into the pits. That's Tomaselli. As the position goes up into P5, and there is another small lockup. So yes, Paulino Tomaselli has just come into the pits. He's a place to Macamo. And Radivojevic pits as well. Fuel, actually, they were down to 0.4 or 0.5 laps, sorry. And 24 laps, I don't think that's a good strategy unless you get a very big undercut. They're going to be very vulnerable later on in the race. Meanwhile, Gomez's lead is up to 6.9 seconds of Krebs. If you still hear any says, can I try to commentate for the quality of the next race? Sure, mate, I would love a dual commentary with anyone. And yeah, I remember you did Peter C's roundup, and yeah, I would appreciate if we could commentate together. That would be very awesome. The racing continues between Alessandro Tomaselli and Jared Fosbury. They might be undercut by Paulino, sorry, if they keep battling each other. So we'll have to wait and see if the undercut or the overcut is the better strategy here. Fosbury, he has a good enough rank. Can he go for the inside into turn 15? No, he's not close enough. Might be under attack from Nauteron, and yes, Nauteron did pass Federi, so can he get past Careless now? And Watson continues to gain. Felix Krebs comes into the pits. He's into the pits now. Everyone is on the one stop well, but yeah. He's going to pit now, and he's going to put in a lot of fuel, so he's going to need an undercut if he doesn't want to get caught by the guys behind, because if you put... And look at the fuel! He was out of fuel as he was entering the pit lane. This was very tight for him. Is he going to get held up? And we have another car coming into the pit. That's Laura Chung, the Chinese driver. She is making her only stop of the day, and look at the fuel, 0.1. Very tight on the fuel. We might have issues at the end of the race. We'll have to wait and see. If we do, it could be very chaotic. 23 laps of fuel. Well, Joe believes he knows why the the Circuit of the Americas crashed. Says undercut should be the most effective. We'll have to wait and see. I actually believe the overcut will be better because the guys who pit in now, they put in so much fuel, so much, and they're just gonna be easy prey for the others once they have fresh tires. The more fuel you put, the longer the pit stop. So that's one disadvantage of the undercut. Of course, it's not there in real life because there is no refueling, but in here it is a disadvantage. The undercut isn't always so powerful, unless you're on super soft tires in the OC. Second lead for Gabriel Gomes. This is absolutely dominant. Now Watzel actually, yeah, he did pass careless. In P4, I thought he was in P. Wait, did someone ahead of them pitted? I think someone ahead of them did pit actually. Oh yes, Felix Krebs pitted. I'm sorry, guys. Now Watzel will be trying to go for the podium, and now Tyron will be trying to go for P5. There's a so much better run they're having out there and on. So much steering and speed advantage. Just as Careless was pitting actually. Counter. He had to back out because Tyron was on the inside, and it could have been very ugly if they both pitted. What's going on, Monroe? Monroe is out of fuel! Angus Monroe is out of fuel. He didn't manage the fuel enough, and that's the first retirement of the race. Unless he can make it. Does he still have enough, or is he going to run out of fuel? He's out of the race. He pulls over. Out of the race. No more fuel. No more fuel for Angus Monroe, and that's the first DNF of today, as a lot of cars come into the pits now. Fuel consumption is a big problem here. Big problem. Now. Schlegel in, Pascal in. Yeah, a lot of cars. Any fuel issues at the end of the race because they put in more fuel than just that, so. Close to the pit stop, that's a real shame for him. Now Tomaselli, he's pitting. Can he come out ahead of his cousin? I haven't seen a car out of fuel for a very long time in either category, and I think it might be the first time in GP2. Oh my god! Oh my god, Tomaselli's front wing just disintegrated, like he got Thanos snapped out of no. Oh, he hit the debris. He hit the tire that came from Monroe's car, and he had to pit again. What a shame. What a shame for Paulino Tomaselli. I don't think he deserves this. Took the damage. And did the other car take the damage too? I think they might have very little damage, or no damage at all, but such a shame for Tomaselli. Such a shame. He could have gone for the undercut, but instead he has to make another pit stop because he hit the debris. But like Bottas in real life last year, he would have won the race, but he had a puncture because of debris with just a few laps to go. And now Tomaselli, because of the debris, he'll rejoin at the very back of the pack. For him, but his cousin at least, he's going to bring points home for the family as it stands. So he's battling against this is for sure. I keep confusing for sure and Fosbury. I need to stop making that confusion, guys. Camo is into P10, but of course it's not P10 forever because he's going to have to pit. Now Watson, can he go for the move, or will he fall prey to Jimmy Griffiths? Dude, it's almost a pit stop. Unbelievable. Watson comes into the pits. He's going to try the undercut. He's not going to try to pass on track this time. And we have another car into the pits. It's Alessandro Tomaselli. Mocho, I don't think there's a need for a red flag. It's just one retirement. Alright, the battle continues. Fashor is in second place. Will he be able to gain on Krebs after his pit stop or not? Rajvojevic is still in second to last. And Schlegel has an electrical problem. No, Schlegel has an electrical problem. Oh my goodness. He had already made his pit stop, and now he has a problem. He has to make a second pit stop to no fault of his own. Unbelievable. Electrical problem for Noel Schlegel is going to put him at the back now, or close to Thomas, or very near the back. This is very unfortunate for those guys. Get the worse. As Noel Schlegel down to 20th position, he's going to have to pit now. Skill and pits, and oh my god, the mechanics aren't there. The mechanics aren't there for skill, and what's going on? They double stacked. MP Motorsport double stacked. That's a very bad decision for the team. Very bad decision, MP Motorsport. What are you doing there? Skillen's race is compromised even more. He was in last place before the pit stops, and this is not helping him a single bit. Schlegel comes into pits. Now Gabriel Gomes is going to pit. Does he have enough fuel? Because the fuel indicator is red. He's down to 0.4, I think. It's going to be tight, but I think he can make it. 0.3. Can he make it to the pits in time, or will he be out of the race? I really hope he makes it to the pits, because I don't want the race leader out of the race, no matter who it is. So yeah, this is going to be close, but I think he has just about enough fuel. 0.1. It's now Gabriel Gomes. This was going to be tight, but I think he has enough. 0.0. So he's going to start slowing down now, but he's heading into the pit lane. Very tight on fuel. Very tight on fuel call there for the racing engineering guys. But I think he's made it to the pits. He only has to do a little bit more now. Box, and he's going to be in. And he's into the pits now, safe and sound. And for sure has the same fuel issue as well. He's slowing down, and he gets overtaken on the way into the pit lane by Watzel. Oh, for sure is in the wall. For sure is in the wall. He goes through the wall, and for sure is out of the race. Oh my goodness, he ran out of fuel, and Zorbach has the same thing. Zorbach is out of the race as well. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is absolutely chaotic. The fuel issues are making this absolutely chaotic. Zorbach and for sure goes through the wall. So close to pit window. Gomes is so lucky that he didn't have that happening to him, because it's red flag. The race has been red flagged. It's a red flag for today, for now. So chaotic. Florian has decided to red flag the race. My gosh, this is so much chaos. Might this be the race over? Well, I don't know for sure. Yes, Gabriel, welcome to the chat. A lot of people started having fuel issues as they were entering the pit lane. They ran out of fuel. And you almost ran out of fuel too, but you managed to make it to the pits. People are having a vote if they want to keep going or to cancel the race. And people want to keep, or to restart, and and it appears most people want to keep going. Championship, so if we keep going, or I don't know. It's very tough to make this. Flo has to make a very tough decision, so yeah. I personally would like the race to keep going, but opinion, so yeah. Yes, George. Most drivers have pitted already, and they put in more than enough fuel to go to the end. So I don't think the fuel problem will be a thing for much longer, because they had 4 more laps than was needed to go to the end, I think. So, by the way, it looks like most of the votes say keep going. I'm going to type the same thing now. It's a week filled with issues. There were issues in GP2 now, and they were in the top class in practice. So yeah. Added, he will continue the race as it is. But this is very chaotic, guys. I knew Azerbaijan was going to be chaotic, but I didn't expect it like this. I did not think that would be happening. Change settings. So this might actually be will continue, but with a new grid. With the grid remade with the remaining laps. So Gomes built an immense lead, but the lead is going to be gone now. Like a safety car. Safety cars in GP4. So yeah, the lead is going to be neutralized. We haven't had a red flag since Abu Dhabi 2009. Henry Watzel says. I think we actually had a red flag in DTM in 2010 at Czech Republic, I think it was. I think it was Oster Schleben. So we're going to restart with 17 laps.
I'm more impressed about that 21 people is still here and listening to our meme review and probably dying.
Yeah,
Oh, we have
the
screen.
screen share is back. The screen share is back.
I think everyone can see that, but okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Uh,
The race is gonna resume, guys. So our meme review, but it's time to get back to the racing action.
exactly. So where did we stop?
And I'm going to look to the grid. Gomes
Alright.
leads from Fashor. Watson in third place ahead of Griffiths in fourth position. Tiranon in fifth place ahead of Federi in sixth. Fosbury ahead of Tomaselli. Zorbach in ninth place ahead of Macamo.
Not that,
Then a lot
not
of
that
other
much.
people. Then after Macamo, we have Campana.
And
Pana,
Max
then
Killen.
Skillen.
Max Skillet.
Krebs and Careless, who lost a lot of time because of the pit stops. They lost a lot of positions. Gomez, Schleger, and Rajvojevic. Maselli and Monroe. So that's the grid for the restarted race.
And let's see the weather if changed or not. No, the weather is the same, so
It's still dry. It's still all dry. So let's get ready to the race again, guys. Oh, I would like 30 minutes of quali, but that just depends what other people want. I would prefer 30 minutes, but we don't know.
I would prefer if you talk about who's commentating what, because before we didn't. So
I'm going
it's
to commentate the race start. No, I'll let you commentate the race start because I already did the race start today.
Oh,
So
you're so kind. I can't believe it. You are just
so
letting
you
me
do
do
it,
it.
but I will
Yes,
say the lights, okay?
fine. You can say the
See,
lights.
that is very good improvisation on the
I
spot immediately.
yes.
Unlike wrestling commentators who have to script everything.
Hmm. You only have to script it with highlights. All right. So
Fuel, but that's good because they're gonna get to the end no problem. Right? 2 lights, 3 lights, 5 lights, and
now the race is underway. I guess Gomez has got a pretty okay start with Fazori second, and if that stay like that, then they are standing at the same order, even though someone from the
I
outside
think that's
is going
Wattle.
to second
Wow!
place with Vatsal, yes. And maybe Vatsal can hold it on the outside, and Vatsal gonna take second place like that because his acceleration is way better than Fazur's. And as I can see, yes, Vatsal just took second
Wattle
place.
is up to second. Now for sure is under attack from Griffiths.
And
All the
not
British
only,
drivers fighting each other.
again, not only Griffiths, but Notran is coming as
Yeah, not
well.
Tiranon as well.
I'll give you the
Back
chance
in the
to
race.
commentate. I'm just gonna be here
I think
and
there's some damage. I think there's some damage in the back.
you think
No,
so?
there's no damage. No yellow
No,
flag.
there is no damage. You just wanted to see damage. There was no damage, fortunately.
Yeah, I got fooled by an illusion.
Yes, the Stitkov going
Okay.
slowly, losing a position. And as I can see the fuel loads, nobody will pit. So the problem is fixed completely now. And nobody have to pit, just we're gonna have a sprint race.
Exactly.
That's great. So like I like these races more because you only have to pit when you break your car and such. Here like that, all of the cars are the same fuel load. They don't have to pit. They can race whenever they want.
Agreed. And Gomes continues to pull away this time.
You know what is interesting? That Notran is attacking. This is interesting that the whole field got away from each other already. Like it's only been a lap. And look.
It might be the same variation stats from earlier. I'm not sure. Or it might be different.
Yes, but here people are close to each other. For example, Tomaselli is attacking one of the MP Motorsports cars. And Gomez is getting the fastest lap so far.
Again.
big surprise. Yeah, that's Fosbury.
Going down the inside of Thomas is going down the inside of him and gets the position.
And so far it's the same what as in before Skillen is overtaking Gomez. So it's the same what the race had been before, so like they are overtaking at the main straight and at the second longest straight here. Well, Fosbury is holding Fazur up. I just couldn't say the name. You know, sometimes I can't pronounce the names well, unfortunately. Okay, just give it some energy. So like be exciting. Like that Fazur is attacking Watson after is holding him up, even though he overtook him on the straight, and we thought that he will be able to just stay away from him. Maybe they will have the best chance to attack at the main straight, at the back main straight, because the split sim gonna just pull him inside, and if he takes the inside line, it will be a perfect overtake.
Yeah, but some drivers try to overtake before.
We will see about them. So far,
they lost so much time.
There are some couples in the field who will attack and overtake each other at the main straight for sure. This is like Kjærlis, for example.
That's a great.
And Schlegel.
So he's at the back. He's still in the race.
It's like 100%. And there comes Watzal and Fazur. And Fazur is not really in the
I think he's too far back. He's too far back in the Dam's car.
Yes, he is. So he can make the overtake what I not saying wanted to see, but it was logical to see. There is an attack behind.
But someone is going to go on overtake.
Gabriel Gomez.
Rodrigo.
Oh my god, Radivojevic! Oh my god! And
she went so wide. She locked up and she lost. She is down to last place. What a move, but what a failure.
Oh my god, she locked up so bad. Like she used the split stream so much, then
she did like Sebastian Vettel in 2018.
Yes, she was letting the car in too much, and she nearly hitting the wall. It was so close. Oh,
she didn't take any damage.
Yes, she nearly hit the wall a little. Look, she was just scrubbing the wall, like here.
How did she not lose a wheel? Exactly, but she lost a lot of time. It would have been a great one if she made a mistake, but instead it was a pretty bad mistake.
At least she didn't throw away a first place with that. Oh, Titkov is out!
Titkov is out of the race, he crashes! No, he has a problem,
It's a mechanical problem, yes.
Yeah, suspension. The Russian who got a podium in Russia is getting nothing in Azerbaijan because he's out of the race.
From the 14th place.
Oh, just as he was getting overtaken.
At least he pulled the car out to the runoff area and it didn't cause any more crashes, which is respectable.
Yes, agreed. That was a safe way for him to exit the race.
It's not the usual GP2 Grand Prix what we usually see, mainly because of that little intermission and red flag.
And because usually a GP2 race doesn't have meme review, so yeah.
And the GP2 race doesn't have me usually, even though we have lots of double commentaries.
Yes, agreed. Now for sure it's going to try to get Watzel again.
It's not that close. Those big holes between the drivers, if I only was in 2018 with those really complicated front wings, they can't follow each other properly.
Agreed.
Oh, it's Nizana is attacking now.
And she's going to try again.
Exactly, and she's faster at the moment, so she has every chance for that. But I'll just throw Fazur away from the back, so he won't be able to split stream anytime soon. Likewise the others. They're at the exact same distances where the split streams are not working. Sneeze is not gonna be the only one.
Agreed. She has a very good run and she's going for it.
She should have it now. If she's not looking up, she should have it in the inside line.
I think she has the move, the place all settled up.
And
It's close actually. She doesn't make it.
oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
I thought you would have it.
I thought she would have made the move, but Tomaselli defends.
Roman Tomaselli just defended well. Carlis and Munro. Oh, the two
Chang
teammates!
defends.
Chang and
Yeah, Chang
Schlegel.
defended from Schlegel.
I thought they're gonna push each other into the wall.
Yeah, but she backed out. No, he backed out in time.
I think
The way the gap so much as he did in the first race before the restart.
no,
so-
actually, I thought that Chang moved the car and in the braking point, the braking zone. So
Ah.
it's a miracle that Schlegel could avoid it.
Agreed. Gomez isn't pulling away so much, so he might actually be challenged here in the second race. All the pace he had in the first race, it's so big anymore. Because he was 20 seconds ahead when the red flag came out.
The red flag makes everything interesting.
Yeah, like a safety car, basically, but because we don't have safety cars.
Snizana is still on Lorenzo.
But you can't pass into turn 15, it's almost impossible, and she doesn't go for it.
Maybe he or she will try a little scary move. No, maybe not. Here's the straight. The easiest part to overtake. Look, the two teammates are so close to each other.
Yeah, now
Not that
Carlos is
one.
going for it.
Well,
Position.
Carlis just went past him.
I think he's pretty angry after losing out because of the... No, both Carlos and Krebs. Krebs was in second place and Carlos was in the top 6, I think. And they both lost so many positions because of the red flag.
And Schlegel overtook Chang.
Yeah, he did.
The main straight, it was enough. Okay, so back to Carlis, I think, because... Oh no, Carlis overtook him already. I mean, I saw it just, I don't know why I didn't remember it. It happened like some minutes ago. So what do you think so far about this race, aside the red flag? Well, seems like I'm alone, so let's jump into the business. So the cars can barely follow each other. I have no idea why, because all of the cars are at the same distance from each other, and these are not that equal that the DTM cars. So maybe there must be the track characteristic which makes it impossible for it. I'm also curious about what kind of battles we will be able to see. Of the two green cars, Chang and maybe the two Campos, Sorbak.
And
Sorbak
Federi.
and Federi. Yes, maybe those
Like
two.
I had to answer the phone.
It's okay. I started to
What
talk
did you
about
ask me
something.
before I answered? Because I got the question.
Nicholas, you know, you can ask Florian about that, but for the next broadcast you can definitely join when it comes to GP2 again. But now we are watching Zorbak.
We're watching him as we're answering his question.
Exactly.
Don't text and drive at the same time, kids. It's dangerous. Anyway,
No,
he's going for it on the inside.
And makes it. Yes. I just wanted to say that he can come to commentate. Oh, Chang and Schlegel. Schlegel is attacking Chang back, and Schlegel is in front of Chang once again. So he can come commentate because next time I won't be here in GP2. So he can join if you want.
Nicolas, you're always welcome. If you want to commentate, or anyone else, really.
Max Skillet is attacking he's attacking crabs. It's not to call him Max Skillet because the name is so similar. If you know who he was.
Yeah.
Was. That's the main point.
Oh yeah.
I felt sorry for the woman and the daughter actually. Like a lot.
Agreed. Oh, look up!
Another little lock up by Gomez. He just missed the line. Because of that, the two best friends, Schlegel and Chang, are together once again. They are just overtaking each other back and forth.
And now Skillen is going to get to go for a move.
No, he won't. not here. Maybe in this corner here. No. But Skillan, I mean, Krebs is still, yeah, still defending.
Agreed.
Something just took my attention away. This is why I stopped talking.
Ah, yeah, lol.
Exactly, Laura.
I'm
You
back.
two are best friends forever.
Oh,
Yes, Schlegel is attack. Schlegel overtook Gomez pretty easily. Like even before the breaking point, he moved in front of him and did the overtake. Like it wasn't something we should commentate a lot about. It was just an easy overtake by Splitstream.
and we're almost halfway through this race as well, so time flies very quickly.
Yeah, time flies like an owl by concrete.
Agreed. And the Gomez continues to extend his lead from Watzel, but for sure is chasing him closely. Behind.
Who are they? Like, oh, it's Max Killen and Krebs, I think.
Yeah.
Are they? Are they? Yes, they are. Oh, okay. Just anyway, as well. Just comment it. I have to check something.
Got it. Got it. He's chasing him down. Against Fosbury. Yeah, it's Zarbach. He'll be trying to get another position, but is he close enough out of this corner? I'm not sure.
I deeply apologize for this question because it's not coming for the race, but I am asking Laura if she knows K-pop, what K-pop is. What do you think, Rob? Do you know what is it?
Yes, I know, and I don't like
okay.
it.
I'm just curious now.
You,
Okay,
wait,
Max
you don't know
Killen.
what it is?
Max Killen is attacking Krebs now in the inside line.
Goes down the inside, and I think he gets the position.
He already overtook him, to be honest, even before the breaking point.
Squeezing him, but he got the position. Krebs is trying something, but no.
Oh, wait, he went, okay, I thought he went a little wide. But Krebs
he
now is having the little split stream. Depends on the acceleration.
Agreed. And how much traction you get.
Okay, let's see. No, there won't be anything.
Too far.
We are through the halfway point actually.
This race is crazy. That's me. Flag was so unexpected, but yeah.
You mean unexpected or expected?
Unexpected, not expected.
Ah. Like 3 cars run out of fuel, so maybe it was necessary.
Oh, wow. Zorbach is pretty close. He might try something.
Wait, is this
Onto
still
the
Krebs?
pit.
No, it's Zorb.
It's Zorbach.
There's Zorbach. Okay, no Krebs. Okay, I forgot.
When he's close enough.
In the straight.
Where else?
Believe me, if it happened in the straight. So Zorbach is.
Ought to get overtakes done anyway.
Wait, is Zorbach attacking Fosbury now?
Yeah, he is. He's going for it. Onto the straight. Does he get a good enough run? He's gonna go to the left. He has a straight line speed.
It's not. It's the speed difference is not that major.
It's going to be down to who breaks the latest. So here they go. And Zorbach down the inside. He gets the position. Wide. Zorbach takes the place.
Clearly, is overtaking Makamu for P11. There is still no points, but oh, Schlegel.
Well, Watson is a little bit closer to Gomez. A little bit.
No, the acceleration of Schlegel is good.
Schlegel holds on
So
to the
that
position.
won't really work out for him just yet. They have to wait. The problem is that they have to wait a lot till for an overtake because it's only possible at the main straight.
Or at turn 3 if you have a very good run. You actually make an overtake at turn 3 in the first race.
Yes? Oh yes, because it's the second longest rate of the track, and if you are having a good
Yeah, very strange
exit.
world in the OC today. And
Yes,
we are
definitely.
talking about cookies once again. This is unbelievable.
Because cookies are alive, but the race is more important than cookies, I think.
And now Tyrion could attack for sure now. For sure.
This is attacking position. He's in the slipstream.
It's a battle for the podium spot. It's to gain positions because his championship rival is leading the race.
Yes, Nultran is coming by the slipstream. It's pulling him inside. Oh, this is gonna be.
Is he close enough? Yes, much more speed. He's going for it into turn 1. Tyrion goes. Can he get the position? Yes, he does.
Yes, it was such a it was such a far attack. The slipstream just helped him get alongside of him. It's like if he was using a DRS. That means Notran is on the podium, and this podium is helping his championship
it's
rivals.
It's like if Bashar was using Honda engine. GP2 engine, GP2.
Oh, Sneeze and
Goes
Ages.
into 19th position. She passes Monroe. I think this might be championship over for, not mathematically, but at least down a lot, because her two rivals are on the podium spots, not in the points.
Yes, the question is, where is Gabriel Gomez?
First place.
Yeah, and then Gabriel Gomez gonna maybe overtake Tiravi.
The gap is only 4 points or 3 points between them, so...
4.
So Gomez is going to take the lead. Yeah, 4 points.
Definitely he will.
Look up for grabs.
Mr. Krabs just logged up. Also, I think they will. He will just take the lead because only 4 points, and the difference between them is 10 points.
Yeah. And right now it's a 10-point difference if the race ended now.
No, Gomez is gonna lead by 6 points in front of Tiravi.
Exactly. And now we have Gillen, I think. He's trying to go for a move. Second place for so much of the race, but the red flag really ruined him. Sadly for him. And now Careless is 1 position away from the point and he's going to try to get it. And I'm not sure who that is, but he's going to attack him.
It's Campana? No, not Campana. It was Campana.
Careless didn't get any points in Russia because of this 5-second penalty, but he sure wants points now.
Wow. Careless just overtook Campana, so...
And that was a very easy overtake. He got it. And Skillen is going for it as well. Skillen down the inside, the Scottish driver.
Makamo is falling back.
Now he's under attack from Schlegel into turn 2. Schlegel, get the position. Makamo loses 2 positions in 2 corners.
That was a nice overtake from him. Oh, but hey, Makamo is in
yes,
the
Gabriel Gomez, you are still in the lead. Welcome back to the chat. I hope you enjoyed the meme review, by the way. Anyway, I'm back, but I'm not sure he can do it. Because now Teronen is actually gaining on 2nd place. I was looking and he was gaining.
You have to admit, this meme review was legendary.
Agreed. I think PewDiePie should tell us to host meme review because we are amazing. Also, bye Franco. Bye Franco Gamba.
Bye Franco.
Hope you enjoyed everything.
Yes. Something that done changed. That's Gabriel Gomez lead.
Now I think now Teron is actually even gaining on the race leader, so... Does now Teron have enough time to challenge for the race win? We'll have to wait and see. But first he needs to get past Henry Watts, so can he do it?
I just realized I should let you commentate and just bring in a secondary commentator. It's working way better in that way.
If that's what you want, okay, mate. Anyway, yeah, now Teron is getting closer. But he's not close enough, he's going to try something later.
needs another
Radivovic is trying to overtake Pascal.
I bet she will.
She has no, but Pascal is getting some slipstream from the car ahead.
Although
So it might be
I don't think she will get any points in today's race.
sadly for
Hands up.
her. No, she doesn't get the move. Pascal defends the outside. Sorry.
Who you apologize for?
As I said, he defended the inside, but he actually defended the outside.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Is she going to try to attack him again? She is trying, but she's not close enough.
Let's not forget about the fact that even after the restart, Gomez is having the same pace, while all the others.
Yeah, mate,
Pace
he's
is
not
different.
leading by 20 seconds this time, so I think I disagree with you a little bit. Yeah. Just a little
But he's
bit.
still leading the race.
Teron seems to be faster than him because he used to be 5 seconds behind a few laps ago and now he's down to under 4 seconds. So if now Teron passes Watson quickly, he's down Gomez for the race lead. We'll have to wait and see. Well, but Watson might be stubborn. Watson will not give up that position easily. Teron is gaining on the straight, but I don't think he's gaining enough on Watson. He's too far back. 5 laps to go in the race.
Yes, it's a bit. The race itself is a bit shorter than we all expected, but we all know what happened.
The red flag and the meme review and a lot of stuff happened. The fuel. I
Do you
can't
know
believe that so much things happened because of one simple fuel glitch.
exactly? Do you know Billy Talent, the band?
No, not really. Sorry.
They are rock band.
I see. This might be attacking Federi soon. I see the gap is very small, half a second.
You know what I was thinking about, for example, at the DTM, because in this weekend the DTM championship is gonna be closed, and the one who is winning the championship should come to Discord and give us an interview.
Yeah, that's a very good idea, but that depends if they have Discord because I don't think Ibobo has Discord. Even he has a chance to win the championship.
I think it will be decided between Mocho and Solga.
Yeah,
Mostly.
agreed. But if both of them crash out and Ibobo wins, Ibobo could win it. So yeah, anything can happen in Grand Prix racing, and it usually does.
And what if I win? Like, what will happen if I win?
Can't win the DTM championship.
Of course I can. I just rent a car, going for the race. You know how it's
You
working.
get 100 points. Anyway, now Teron is going for it. He is so much closer to Watson now.
Oh yes. So
Can he get
wait a
close enough
second,
to
because if no matter, because even if Notaron is overtaking Watson, he still will lose the championship lead.
Yeah, but I think he wants to have as much damage limitation as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going for it now.
7 points.
Yes, and I think he's got the place done.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a tiny bit ahead. 4 laps to go. Can he chase down Gomez? He gets the
Oh!
position.
It's going back. And Watson's going to
He
inside
backs
again.
out. Yeah, Watson backs out of it.
Okay.
I have to see if Teron can catch.
So Gomez gonna lead only by 3 points if they finish the race like that.
I think it's gonna be the exact same situation it was before Russia.
What was before Russia? Oh,
In Russia, now
Now
Teron
he's
finished
attacking
first and
someone.
Gomez second, and now it's going to be the other way around.
no, that's
going for-
Radivojevic, but
Yeah,
next
she's
to
going for an attack on Pascal.
And still not.
Now she doesn't seem to have the confidence on the brakes to get the move done. Confidence on the brakes is very important because you have a lot of heavy braking for this circuit.
Help
You have
me
turn
out.
1, turn 2, turn 3.
Help me out about something. If I know correctly, there are only 2 female drivers in the whole GP4 OC community.
There might be
Because-
some with Formula E, I'm not sure, but in GP2 we only have 2, yeah.
Yes, because as I remember, in Formula E there was a female driver. I'm not sure if she's still in the series or not.
She made it to GP2, Laura Chung was in Formula E last season.
Oh, then
She's
Oh,
on
okay,
GP2 now.
okay, because I thought about her when I was racing Formula E, but
Also, I think my sister did a race in DTM, but only one. So yeah.
I meant the full-time drivers.
Full time, no.
No, I was remembering to Laura Chung then she was sometimes pretty unlucky in
Ah,
Formula E, but she's here now, so she can be happy, even if she's
yeah, agreed.
not reaching too good results
Now
yet.
Turner is
But
gaining
this
a
is the
lot. His
first year.
gap is now down to 2.9 seconds. It was 3.6. So
Uh-huh.
much Gomez before the end of the race. We have to see. Going to fight for the lead. It's possible. Zorbach says he wants to be interviewed. I'm not sure we can. Flo allows it, sure, but I'm not entirely sure. Now Federi is going for a move on Careless. He loses the position to Careless. Behind him a few moments ago, so Careless is now ahead and into P9. Are you still there?
No, it's like out of the chance that he was.
Okay. He hopes this goes down to the wire. Yeah, I hope so too, mate. Ship battle between those two.
You mean in DTM?
No, in GP2.
Oh, alright, because I don't know too much about GP2. You are the kind of expert of it. You're commentating it for longer time than me.
I've only commentated one race before this. I'm no expert. In
Maybe you
battle.
could be.
He's trying to get past Skillen. Check the gaps at the front.
It's 2.2.
2.2! God, he gained 7 tenths so far this lap. This is amazing. Now Turn might actually have a chance to win this race. We'll have to see.
I don't think they
He has
even
little
finished the
time
lap
left, but
yet.
his pace is very good.
They didn't even finish the lap yet, so yeah.
Turn's pace is very good. He's on fire. Not literally, but you know the point.
Yes.
2 laps to
Of course
go.
not.
Will he have enough time or
But
decided?
Schlega has the
Wait for the
specific
flag.
form, I think. Schlega has the specific
Green,
form.
he's going for it. There's Schlegel. Prater, he gets past already.
Yes. And he's up to 12th place, 2 more places and he will be able to get the points. Kian is attacking back or try to attack him, but he can't.
And now Turner is 1.9 seconds behind, so
Oh.
does he have enough time to catch? We'll see.
Gomez and
Rodrigo
Krebs.
Gomes goes on the inside of Krebs. Rodrigo Gomes, he goes wide! He goes wide into the wall, he's out of the race! Gomes is out of the race! Unbelievable, we have a crash.
Yes.
2 laps to go, he
This
crashes
is what
out.
you wanted.
Or that we finally have some crashes in Baku.
Yes, and
Rodrigo Gomes is out. Don't worry, Gabriel. The other Gomes is out, not you. But we have a yellow flag in turn 1, so that might impact things a little bit.
okay.
His car is still going, even on 3 wheels. His car might move a little.
It stopped now, and where are the leaders?
Leaders are in sector. They're going to. They're in sector 2, I think.
Oh, okay, the marshal will push the car away in time. There's no problem.
Ateron is gaining so much. He might have an attack on the final lap. So let's see what happens. He went for it down the inside. Rodrigo Gomes. He went for the inside of Krebs. He brakes so late. He made the same mistake as Radivojevic, but even worse. And this time, the wall was merciless. This time, he didn't spare him. Gomes is out of the race. The track, but one of them in the wall. And Krebs was so lucky to avoid there. He was so close to getting caught in it as well. And Rodrigo weren't related, but alright. I think they're still not related, but yeah.
Yes, they both
Rodrigo
went
Gomes is out of the race. Exactly as Felix said. Same mistake as Nez did earlier, but he went even wider. Meanwhile, Careless, he's trying to go for Fosbury. He won't move for move on Fosbury. But we lap to go after this, so it's pretty exciting, and we might still have a battle for the lead.
And there's a confirmation now that he's out because of an accident. Schlegel is attacking Campana now, and if he can get through him in this straight, then he might have a chance for
And the leaders
P10.
have entered the final lap. You can see on the minimap there, close to each other. 1 second. Now Turner could have a go on the run to the checkered flag at the end of the race.
Exactly, this the same might happen what happened with Stroll and Bottas.
Oh, could have a surprise winner on the checkered flag. This is going to be an epic finale after an epic race and an epic meme review. And Careless is up into P8. Unless Fosbury goes back at him. Fosbury! No, Careless gets the position. And now Schlegel is up to 11th. He passes Campana.
Schlegel would need 2 more laps for another position. Now, can Radivojich finally overtake him? No. She can't.
The front two, the championship rivals, are going to give everything to win this race because Nateron is catching so much, but Gomez wants to hold on desperately to the race win. So on the final sector, they're going to give it everything to stay ahead, I'm sure of it. One last time, and they're both made to the castle section, no problem. Nateron feels that he can win this race, but will Gomes let him? This is gonna be epic, an epic finale to this race, guys.
He gonna be split stream when they reach the straight line.
Yeah, but will he be close enough? This might be the best. This just might be the best GP2 race of the season with this battle for the win.
Not really. Okay, no, he's not.
Not now, but the straight is very long. I think Gomes might just have enough to win. Gabriel Gomes out of the last bend, out of the last kink. I think he's safe. I think Nateron is too far back.
He's safe, yes, he's winning the race.
Nateron is gaining, but not enough. Gabriel Gomes wins in Baku. Amazing drive for him. Nateron so close and yet so far he takes second place. Watzel third, and Vashor in fourth position. Griffiths in fifth, ahead of Tomaselli in sixth position. By the red flag because he hit the debris in the first race, but now he isn't back in the points. Zorbach in P7. Careless takes P8, a welcome return to the points, and is the problems the red flag caused to him. Fosbury in 9th, and Fedeli takes the last point in 10th position. Krebs 15th, what a shame for Felix Krebs. He was running in second place for so much, but the red flag really screwed him over. Only P15 for him.
And
Radivojich only P18 behind Pascual.
she still couldn't overtake him, like, she was behind him for like around 10 laps now.
What a close finale, this was so epic. But Gabriel Gomes wins in Baku ahead of Teraven Alteranon.
Yes, and that means that Gomes is taking the lead from the Tiravi by 3 points.
Yeah, this championship fight is most likely going to go down to the wire.
What do you think?
We're
What
going to
will be
reveal
the
it
next
just a
Grand
little
Prix?
bit.
What the next Grand Prix will
Told
be?
me, but I'm going to ask Flo if I'm allowed to say it or not, or if he wants to say it
Alright.
or not. Zoltz Gomez wins with Nateron in second and Watzel completing the podium in third place. Okay, Flo. So Flo told me the race in the chat, and I can confirm to you guys let me first read through the standings, so you can all see the standings. He takes the final points, and after that it's without points. It's Schlegel, Campana, Skillen, Makamo, Krebs, Chung, Pascual, Radivojich, and Tomaselli. And out of the race we have Rodrigo Gomes and Maxim Titkov. Anyway, guys, now I can tell you the penultimate race of the season is going to be Indianapolis. And Alternon takes the bonus points for the fastest lap. So hashtag Indianapolis confirmed. So it's the 2 bonus points for the fastest lap that go to Alternon. So the gap will only be 1 point in the championship, I think.
Well, I didn't talk too much at the end of the race, so sorry about it, I was so silent and such.
It's okay, mate. I really enjoyed doing the commentary with you anyway, as always. But yeah, did go with the slowest, fastest lap, 4 seconds down, so he really didn't have the pace today.
Because he retired.
What was the fastest lap in the... No, wait. Because do we go the fastest lap from the first race, the fastest lap for the second race, or just the fastest lap which was faster overall?
From the second.
Because I'm not sure which lap was faster. Nauteron's fastest lap now, or Gomesh's fastest lap in the... Gomesh said the fastest lap back then.
Well, anyways, I think it's time to say goodbye and concentrate on the top tier, qualify now.
I hope you really enjoyed today's race, everyone. It was very amazing. A little bit long, the stream, because of the red flag, but we had a first race with a fuel bug. We had the epic meme review, and we had a very close second race, which was decided on the final lap for the win. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for staying with us throughout the stream. 23 viewers. I'm not sure if there were more, but race who listened to all the commentary all the way from the start. Thank you to Miklos for hopping in at midway point to commentate alongside me. Thank you, Flo, for hosting the race. And yeah, I've been Robert Ionescu.
Just I want to say something that guys,
Okay.
don't forget to watch DTM at Friday and Saturday. I'm gonna comment both the qualifying and both the race, and we can see the season finale at Monza, which gonna be pretty interesting and I think really exciting.
Yeah, agreed. Thank you, Miklos. That's very agreed. I can't wait to see who's gonna win the championship. Balin Sholga, Michael Mocho, or Victory Bobo with a very small chance. One of them is going to win it, but who is it going to be? Anyway, he's been Miklos Gal. I've been Robert Ionescu. You guys have been you. Thank you everyone for watching, and we are out of here. Bye.
Okay. See you guys.